Well, hello, my loves, and happy Sunday to you. I am excited about today's journal page and the coming projects of my idea that I've got. But first, I just want to say thank you for your wonderful response to the series that I did over the last month about how I find inspiration. I have truly enjoyed your letters, your notes, your comments in YouTube, all of that. It just does my heart good. So I'm very, very grateful. And you guys had asked, several of you have asked about the originals, and I'm doing limited edition prints. And I'm only doing 5 prints of the originals that I did. Those are still available. Not, all of them are still available as of right now. 1 or 2, like there's some are limited as of right now. And then there's a couple of the originals left too. So I just wanted to let you know that because I got a lot of questions about that. And then that's really all I have as far as announcements. Supplies will be listed on the blog. The stencils that I used today will be on sale. Okay, so my idea. As I was going through my trying to find inspiration phase, I always go everywhere I possibly can to find inspiration. And I have lots and lots of books that I go back to over and over and over again. And I happened to get a new one, and it is it's the Art of Anthropology book. And it is a doozy. I mean, it is heavy, solid, it's quality. It's all how anthropology does their stuff. And if you're not familiar with anthropology, I'm pretty sure it's worldwide, but it's a store and it's been around for quite a while. And this kind of gives the history of how it started and the change. But the Art of Anthropology, we've got one just down the street from us, and I don't buy the clothes there because I can't really afford it, and they're small clothes. Like they don't fit this body. But I go for the displays and the books and the trinkets and things like that. They just have interesting, one-of-a-kind things. But the displays, the wall texture, I feel the walls every time they go through a change, and they do a reset every season, and it is fantastic. And this book really features the art. So what I thought I would do, and I have several here that I'm going to show you, I am going to, over the next year, use these books as my inspiration for my journal pages and possibly actual pieces, because this book here, I just went back through it again today. You can see all the tabs. Every time I go to it, it's like I just inspect every single thing on the pages. So, I want to show you these books that we're going to go through over the next year to finish up my journal pages. And, there'll be a few odds and ends in there, whatever might inspire me in between. But my plan is to truly use these as inspiration, and I cannot wait. So, this is the anthropology book, and my puppies are barking right on cue every time I turn the camera on. But every single page, everything they do is recycled material made from paper. I just started bringing things. So like this is a display in one of the stores made out of tea-dyed tags and like recycled metal pieces. I mean, it's just every single, like the wall finishes. I get so excited. But they make all of their florals. This flower was made out of tea-dyed tags. These are sandwich ties. They recycle everything. And they're always, making their own. Like this, scooch this over. This is made from old envelopes. And so I've got these highlighted because I'm like, these are things, and it kind of shows you how they kind of, do their project. The papers and things are like that are dyed with like natural dyes from fruits and vegetables. This is the storefront with the paint drips. but they've got paint cans on the wall as part of the display. And so I have all these ideas, like how can I, of course I can't do that in my journal, but I have ideas. So many ideas. It's just marshmallows in for the display that says Anthro. This is coffee stains, or like paint stains that they've kind of raised off of the wall, but they've stained the wall with like this coffee stain. And then look at this. I mean, I just, every single page. And I had so many highlighted, but I'm like, I can't do that on camera. This is a butterfly made from jean material. I'm like, look at the owl. From jeans and wood and feathers. Oh my goodness. And this is all paper mache. Every animal, everything that they have is paper mache. This is made from bubble wrap and tissue paper and plastic, all recycled. They recycle it all, and I love that. But look at, and so I'm like, okay, I want to be able to kind of do something similar. Of course, I can't do, it actually, but this is all paper, and this is all paper mache seagulls. This seagull's made from bubble wrap. I mean, so anyway, that's the main one that just truly inspires me. And then the other one is this. I got this book. This is called Etc. And this is kind of a design home book, but the how they set the book up, like just these different things, like the lettering and all that is so incredibly inspiring. Look at this. Like, so again, this was another one that I just went through the pages because of how they designed the book. Like, how could I recreate some of these things, and just even the notes and that kind of stuff. But like, they've got pieces of vellum. This is a vellum piece of paper over an image, and I thought, just so many inspiring, and this is talking about paint, but every single page is so wonderfully designed in this kind of vintage, grungy feel that I just, man alive, so inspiring. Like, I love the font, like that, even the chapters, and just, oh my goodness, like another piece of vellum. So this one we'll be using as well. Then this one, this is Roxanne Evans Stout's book, and she's just always inspiration of grungy goodness. And so just her photos, and of course I don't want to recreate her art or any of the art. I want to do it in my own way, but the ideas are just 100% inspiration. Look at so many inspirational ideas, like the texture and the pictures. And so from that, I could go back through all of these again. And then this is called Nature's Palette. And I really wanted to kind of go back through this because, like, using some certain color palettes within my journal pages, so this, I may not use this one as much, but I do want to focus on some of the color palettes for some of the projects. So I have this out too. So you can see I've already got things like highlighted. Yep. So that's what I plan on doing for my inspiration throughout the year, using these books. So what I've done so far on my journal page is first I put down just a coat of gesso. I brushed it on. It's my Utrecht gesso. I brushed it on real messily because I wanted this to be real textural. And I'm thinking right now, because I'm using my inspiration from anthropology, and the wall textures in their location is phenomenal. And so then once I brushed on my first layer of gesso, I used regular white texture paste, Nova Color white texture paste, and I did it real messily. And then I added a little bit of lightweight texture paste into that and just really kind of scraped into it. And once I got all that texture on there, I let it dry. And then I came back with a coat of my So Flat raw umber. And I did So Flat because it moves slowly. It's so flat. And I even added a tiny bit of matte medium to it because it was so thick and flat. But I wanted it to really feel rough and grungy. And then I pulled it back. I continued to pull it back and pull it back. And then I added a coat of Nova Colors Payne's Gray and kind of did the same process with that. It didn't need quite as much matte medium because it's a thinner paint, and continued to pull it back and pull it back. And then I came back after I'd done all of that, two types of paint. I came back with raw umber again, and in some of the really textural spots, I came back with extra paint and kind of really pushed it into those spots and then pulled it back so it would reveal that texture. And I am so thrilled with the yummy goodness that is going to happen here on this page. Now, my plan for the next phase is I have some tissue paper somewhere. I had it out here. Here it is. Okay, I have some tissue paper, and I'm going to use my Nova Color matte or black gesso. And I plan to, with my tissue paper, I'm going to I'll probably roll this out with my roller. I'm not exactly, yeah, I probably will, because I want to stamp with this. I want the stamp, like I don't want to just roll over it, although that might be kind of cool. I want to stamp with it. So I'm going to stamp with these, but I'll be using my black gesso, and black gesso's in here, onto tissue paper because I want a few transparent ones to kind of go into the background. And my inspiration, let me go back here, put this, I got all these books out of my, this is my inspiration. Isn't that just like, you can just see the hand painted paint on these butterflies. So this is my inspiration. So I'll be stenciling my butterflies in black and then adding paint to it. So I'm going to stamp these ones out on tissue paper, and then on copy paper, which I have here too. I have so many things on my table right now, it's ridiculous. But I was so excited about my ideas. Just having ideas is a good thing. And then I'm going to stamp out on regular paper. This is just copy paper, and it's all going to be black. And then I also have, so these are the masks, the butterfly mask. I have this one out too, and I'm not sure if I want to just do solid, which I may end up doing. Now that I'm looking at it, just stenciling this out solid, because I want to come back and create my brush strokes in my butterflies. And then I also have my Let It Fly stencil out here, and I'm just going to be using like the four biggest ones, and then I'll use like a couple big ones of that, and then I'm going to create my butterflies on here. Once I stencil them out, I will cut them out of the paper so that they'll be each individual butterfly, and then I will paint them. Or I'm trying to think. Yeah, then I'll paint them. And then I will put them down, arrange them. I want to really use the color choices from this example. So like yellows, oranges, but you know, in variegated colors. There's some teal. I might throw a little magenta in there. Of course I will. But you can see how these are all black and then they've painted on top of them. That's what I'm going to be doing, with the exception of a couple of my stamped out ones, because these are going to be the very first ones kind of in the background. That's my plan anyway. It could change, always could change. And then, I mean, relatively simple, and yet there's a lot of details that I'll be doing to the butterflies and that kind of thing. And then I don't know of what quote I will, something about joy, or I'm just trying to figure out how I'm feeling. I'm just excited, and maybe that's, you know, I find excitement in one of my quotes or something. I'm just excited about starting this and feeling this passion about creating again. And so, all right. So, my friends, that is my plan. And I can't wait. I can't wait to, I'm just so inspired by all of the books. And I'm so happy to be inspired by all the things. I think that's it. All right, my loves. I hope you enjoy the project today. I hope it inspires you. I hope it excites you. And we can kind of journey through all of these wonderful, inspirational photos and things throughout the year. And we'll see where it goes. All right, my loves. I hope your Sunday is restful and peaceful. And I hope that you always, always know that you are loved.